So I found you from the Comedy Store documentary. How do you get involved with the Comedy Store?
They like picked Mike Binder, the guy who directed it. How do you get involved with the documentary or the Comedy Store?
Both, like, because I feel like it's so incredibly hard to even get your foot in the door there.
It was so easy. All you gotta do is get jizzed on a couple times.
I was saying you just fucked whoever to get through the door.
No. I'm telling you, it was I think I was getting karma back from all the fucking troubled shit in my childhood. So I had no clue what the Comedy Store was. Like, I just was doing comedy in New York, just like, you got to do 5 mics a night. I'm like crying blood at the end of like just bombing everywhere. But I got good because I just was like hustle. So I was just blinders on, working on the jokes, had no clue about like the industry or any of that stuff. When I got into the Montreal Comedy Festival, a year and a half in, no big deal, guys. And it wasn't because I was fucking anyone. It was because I was good. All the girls that spread rumors that I was fucking people. No, all the girls that spread rumors, always girls with sisters, that I was fucking. That I fucked the guy to get in. I'm like, when would I have had time? I was too busy working harder than you. And none of them do comedy anymore. So it's like, and they got fat. Well, they had kids, but still.
They were the ones
pregnant.
They were the ones fucking people.
But they were, or they would have liked to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're like pregnant with like the Booker's baby now. They got fat. I mean, pregnant. But still, it's still chubby in a way. But so the cankles don't always come, but they do for them. The Lord gave my enemies cankles, and I want to thank them for that. Thank the Lord. But so I didn't know about like until I went to Montreal and people were like, I bombed. Everyone bombed on my show except one guy, Joe Mackey, killed. And it was like all industry people and then Howie Mandel. I was like, fuck you, Howie Mandel.
Howie.
I just remember looking at him like, oh, he just opened for me, dude.
Oh, that is really incredible.
We love Howie.
He moved right past me. He's so like OCD.
We had him on our show one time, and Noah like coughed. Was it you who coughed like when we were recording?
I think
it was you, right?
It was me, yeah.
Like Noah like coughed like in the room, and he was like,
no, it's real. He really has
real.
it.
Yeah, well, no,
we didn't shake our hands.
And to do comedy, which is so like you'll go on after people. I'm like I've got like Bill Burr's spit. I've got Tim Dillon's spit. I've just got like nasty men spit in my face. And then I'm always one of those people like I get off stage and I see that there's like lipstick down here and I'm like, oh no, that means I was touching it to my mouth. Yeah. Like don't blow it, whore.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so I went to the Comedy Store, and when I was in Montreal and I bombed, like people would come up and like, "Don't worry, you got a good look," and I was like, "What do you mean I've got a good look?" Like it just never even occurred to me that like it wasn't like that there were other things involved other than just being good at comedy. I was like so pissed when they would say that, but then I did get Chelsea Lately, and I did a bunch of things after that, so I guess I did have a good look, but
Chelsea Lately was the best.
Wasn't that so good?
I
and
really
then
wish
David
it came
Spade
back.
show was like kind of like it was all the same producers and stuff, but then that didn't.
Chelsea Lately was great because it's just like it was a time where people were starting to like not say what they actually felt, but everyone on Chelsea Lately still said how they actually
I know.
felt.
If you take clips from that, it's insane.
No, I know.
mean, everyone's canceled.
Yeah.
Like I think E pulled all of the. I don't know.
They don't play. Yeah, you can't really find them anymore.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
It's very fortunate for Chelsea
for
and
you
the rest
guys.
of us. I'm like poor Chewy, R.I.P. He really got the brunt of the last little touch of allowed racism.
Oh, I had to ask you this once again. My sister, who you hate for some reason.
I don't hate your
already.
sister.
You just hate that. She
didn't
hates
say
that I
she
have
just
a
said
sister.
older sisters
You
are
guys
bitches,
will go.
and
This is what I think.
That's what she said.
No, this is what
And
I
she's
think.
not
I
wrong about
think you
that.
guys will. I think women with sisters will dig harder at each other because there's like you
know how to
work
battle.
through it. Yeah, you work through it. You have all that stuff.
That logic does actually make a lot of sense because I do think that sisters go a little bit deeper sometimes.
But I'll have like, I mean, I'm like.
Then they need to, and
My
then if
sister
you
has said-
and then you
your
bring that
family-
energy to your friends.
Yeah.
My sister has said some of the meanest things ever to me, but she wanted me to ask if you're going to Bobby Lee's 50th birthday party.
I am gonna go to Bobby Lee's 50. Isn't that crazy? He's 50. It's like, ew, all my friends are so old. I'm like, what?
What are the expectations for that?
For the party?
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Every time I go to a party with these people, I meet like one of my heroes or something. Do you watch the Cho Show on FX? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my God, David Cho is like this amazing artist, and I was watching his show like. He knows what I'm like screaming with my boyfriend like I'm like this motherfucker. I'm like he would fucking love me. I'm like trying to like say all this stuff to him like he understands cancel culture. I was like that and then it was so funny because then Bobby I was at a party with Bobby and we were having this whole discussion about like the difference between being an actor and needing like outward validation, being an artist and like having an inward locus of control. And we're having this whole conversation and Bobby's like throwing off what I'm saying. Then fucking David Cho shows up where I'm like, did I manifest this motherfucker?
Yeah.
I manifested him. I was watching him last night screaming at the camera and then, or at the TV. Then he shows up, has the exact same conversation with Bobby. I'm like, I just said that. I'm like repeating myself like, Bobby, I said this, I said that. And then he goes, I love you. And I go, of course you do. I knew. I was screaming at the camera. I just said to my, I'm like, Todd, did I not just scream at a fucking TV and say this guy's going to fucking love me? But we haven't talked since. But
maybe he
doesn't remember me. No, but Bobby Lee's parties are so good. Kalila is like, she and her mom will like cook all this crazy food. It's like they had a flan that was like bigger than this table. Like it's crazy. It's always fun over there. There's like a bunch of cute kids. Like it's like a fun.
Oh, good.
It's a good party. Yeah.
At the party, love it.
Well, it's you go like okay.
Yeah.
You know who's married. Okay.
We got to wrap up because I think KFC's going to kill us if we don't let you go to him. You didn't go on his show yet, right? No.
But come on.
But I want to ask you.
Skype. It's
no. But I want to ask you before.
Can I come back? I'm here till Monday.
Please. I want to. Let's just do something not even on this.
Okay,
let's just come up with something else.
Yes.
So some type of video. But
you get nothing.
Yeah. Let's just privately do it. Something.
Favorite comedian, like personally, that you enjoy watching if you do watch them?
Dave Attell is my favorite comedian to watch. I still love Louis. I go on the road with him sometimes. He's just, his stuff is so funny. Bonnie McFarlane is, I think, the #1 funniest person on this earth. Have you met her yet?
No.
We're writing a movie together, and it's like, talk about fucking synchron. Like everything's just aligned. We're just like crying. We're like, oh my god, this is like going to be so fucking good. My agent tried to send me what all of the networks are looking for, what all of the studios are looking for, and I like never opened the thing. I was like, I don't give a fuck what they're looking for.
I'm just gonna write what I want. Yeah.
But
you're gonna you're gonna like look at the list, and it's gonna be like an exact description of the movie that you guys wrote.
Do you feel like you can't do something directly with Whitney? Because I remember Rogan telling you guys both, like, you guys gotta do a podcast.
She's just
together.
so busy, dude. Whitney treats every moment of her life like it's an NBC sitcom. She not like the way you do, like literally like she's like a showrunner. Like everything is like the lights, the camera, everything is so highly produced that everything she does. So like I think her head would explode if she had to do another podcast. But with that said, I did just text her, I think a name, We're All Gonna Die. Or We're All Gonna Die should be the name of it instead of Trauma Bond.
Oh, yeah, because Trauma Bond is what he kept saying.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
You guys both, you have your own podcast and then you do...
Yeah, I'm bringing my podcast back.
Yeah, well...
I took a hiatus for...
Your podcast was Bloodbath and it turned to Trash Tuesday.
Now it's Trash Tuesday, yeah.
Why the name changed? You guys were popping off on YouTube. Everything's going well. Why did we change the name?
Well, there was there was like a legal thing.
Oh, okay.
We don't talk about to protect the others.
All right.
Involved.
We won't.
But,
Trash Tuesdays.
It's fucking Trash Tuesdays.
Go follow Trash Tuesdays.
I just want to say I said no to Trash Tuesdays.